Okay, so how to let go of judging yourself and beating yourself up for not performing well in social situations, because of your social anxiety. So this is something that I've been helping my clients to successfully achieve for so many years. So how do you let go? We hear that word all the time, easier said than done. Well, you let go having wisdom and having knowledge, which explains to you the value of letting go and how to do it. And that's my goal today, to educate you and explain to you how to let go of judging yourself for not performing to the best of your ability or your own expectations in social situations. I'm also going to give you some exercises to gain confidence and move forward. So obviously letting go, when you get down to the essence of letting go of any disappointment, whether it's with social anxiety in life, and when I teach, I always like to explain to people that the principles of overcoming social anxiety and building confidence in most cases are exactly the same for overcoming challenges, self-doubt and success in other areas. So let me give you an example, right? A lot of boxers have bad days in the gym, even the top boxers, which no one sees, only the people around them, so they don't perform well in sparring. Now, if they let that get to them, it's going to affect the next day and the day after. They might not be champions. But obviously, with experience and knowledge, letting go is saying, well, look, it's been a bad day in the gym today. There's nothing you can do about that. But then there's a lot you can do. How can we move forward? How can we have a better performance in sparring or in the gym the next day? And it's just by choosing to have that outlook and performing better under the circumstances. So that's how you do it with social anxiety. If you get awkward in a social situation and you feel judged and you feel down and you beat yourself up and you're embarrassed and you're worrying about what the other person's going to think or what they thought, and then you're putting yourself down, you're getting depressed, you're getting into that whole negative spiral, that's because you're not letting go. You're holding on to a memory. It's done now. In literally a few hours' time or a day's time, no one's going to even remember that you got awkward or nervous, or a couple of weeks from now, a year, no one's going to even think about it. People have got better things to focus on and worry about and think about than you getting nervous. So in the same way, you've got to give yourself that compassion. You've got to let go. And you let go by understanding the consequences of holding on, which is you just get miserable, you just get down, you just get depressed. It affects every aspect of your life, your finances, your relationships, your gym, your progress, your goals. So it is a discipline, and the discipline starts with the knowledge and the know-how and the wisdom, which is why I love educating people on this matter, because I used to make the same mistake. I couldn't let go if I made a social mistake, and then I had to learn the value of letting go and moving forward. So when you move forward and you do better next time, let me give you an example again. This coffee's really kicking in. Let me know in the box below if coffee makes you feel excited and a bit funny as well. So yeah, let's say at work you're really nervous, you're really awkward, and you just can't really connect. Today, for example, you've had a bad day in the office, so to speak. But tomorrow you go in and you accept that bad days happen to all of us, the best of us. And today you actually are not awkward. You can really connect, you can express yourself, you feel really proud of yourself. That's letting go. Letting go is understanding the value that we all have bad days. Let's take positives from the bad days and do better next time. So I'm going to do better next time. That's letting go. That's the mindset. But if you don't let go and you don't have this outlook, it's all about the obsessive thinking, the paranoid thinking, running the scenario over and over again like a tape recorder. It's not going to do anything for you unless you really look at it as a positive and say, what can I do better next time? Another example, when I overcame my fears of traveling solo, because I traveled with friends to Germany, I was beginning to start to be hard on myself, because I was expecting myself to be perfect again, which none of us are. At communicating at the airport with the checkout, showing your passport, I actually done excellent. But the second time round, because I had the experience of the first time, I took positives and negatives. I made a mental note of the things I'd done well and the things that I could have done a bit better with. So I made a note, and the second trip that I did to Germany, I implemented those things by letting go of the disappointing things I felt that I didn't live up to on the first trip, with the way that I communicated, right? Because I put pressure on myself as well. I'm a teacher, I'm a coach. I coach people on men on how to overcome social anxiety, and I did even better the second time. That's an example of letting go. Letting go of days where, or situations, and most people are still holding on 10 years ago. So it's not just about letting go of today and moving forward and doing better next time. It's also letting go of things in the past that are holding you back. So to let go, you've got to have wisdom. You've got to have a certain mindset, and I'm explaining that today and kind of going over of it, because I know things take time for it to get into people's minds and their hearts and to understand it. So it's really about having forward thinking, because if you make a social mistake, it's done, it's history. You can't go back in time and change it, but you can do better the next time in the future, or be present. You can even appreciate it. Having a gratitude attitude and appreciation attitude, that just completely will let you let go, because you can actually appreciate the disappointment. You can take something from that. You can take loads from that. It's entirely up to you as to how you judge yourself and view situations, social situations that you think are failures. Because really, it's not in stone that you did so bad or you failed. To someone else, you might have done really well. It's your own expectations. It's your own thinking, your own emotions. So letting go is about taking the positives from the disappointment, moving forward. And as I said, when you actually get confirmation, you do better next time. I'll give you an example. I've said it before. The first public talk I gave on confidence, dating and relationships, which was about a year ago. No, sorry, not a year ago. 10 years ago, 11 years ago. I got awkward and I was nervous and I messed up. But I let go. And I did like 10 talks after that. And I did so well in the future talks. So that's really how you do it, all right? You simplifies it. So that's it. I hope you guys get a lot from this. Apply it and see for yourself how much easier it becomes. And that's actually a skill in itself. People forget that. Success and social confidence is not just your ability to not get nervous and anxious and to make eye contact and communicate and be confident and be yourself and make people feel good and have people like you and love you, etc. Success is the ability to handle awkwardness or days where you didn't communicate to the best of your ability and you just felt disappointed. It's being able to pick yourself back up. And then the cliche saying, it's not about how much you can give, but how much you can take and keep moving forward. You can apply that to anything in life, that Rocky's saying. So that's also a sign of great character, and that's a sign of progression. And I see it when I coach my clients on my 1-year social anxiety program, on a 6-week social anxiety program. And even if I do like a couple of hour sessions with people, I notice that they improve when they can handle where they got nervous and awkward. They just let go of it and be fine with it. And that's accepting yourself and having more self-esteem, self-love, all those things. But again, it's experience, it's the know-how, it's the wisdom. But most importantly, to actually get it and really understand it, you've got to take action. You've got to be more social. So that means letting go is also, if you go out and socialize and it doesn't go well and you're nervous and awkward and you feel bad, don't quit. Because letting go is about going back out, socializing again. And I can apply that to, so if you're looking for a job, excuse me, just got to breathe, all this coffee, excitement doing these videos, I love it. If you go to a job and you don't get the job and you get disappointed, you don't quit, because that's holding on to disappointment. You let go by going to another job interview until you get it. Dates, business, life, YouTube, all areas, as I said, taking the principles of overcoming social anxiety, letting go in all aspects of life. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I could keep going on and on. I'm in the flow state. I've been filming all day. I'm gonna go gym. I'll leave it here because I don't want to overcomplicate what I want you to practice. So if you get disappointed in a social situation, stop yourself from judging, let go, ask yourself, how can I be better next time? Keep socializing, you'll do better next time, or the third or fourth. Don't give up. Failure equals success. You'll be so happy when you get this exercise right, all right? I know you guys can do it. I believe in you. I'll speak to you soon. Fearless.